So since last time, I haven't really done much on this account besides getting every single statue I could, excluding the new desert area and also Inazuma. Today I'm going to be upgrading as many characters as I can, as well as any weapons that I have for them, so let's take a look. I can get Traveler to 70, so let's go ahead and do that. And then raise to level 70 as well over here. As well as the weapon that he's currently using, the flute, I can upgrade that as well. Why not? Also upgrading this to level 70 so then the Traveler can be the main carry of the party. Now as for other characters, Faruzan is still sitting at level 40. I did kill the Matrix boss a few times to get her materials, and now I just need some Aramite material. And so yeah, when you're in Sumeru, you will always be around Aramites no matter which direction you go in, because they're pretty much as common as Hilichurls. And I'm almost adventure rank 36 as well. Didn't really notice that. Okay, correction, I actually do have enough adventure XP to get to AR 36. It's just that I have to do the World Ascension quest. So I'll probably go do that after I upgrade Faruzan a little bit. I don't know what's going on anymore on my screen, but sure. I'm not sure what Hoyoverse is doing because Aramites are everywhere and they drop a lot of their material. And when you compare this to Nobushi, they pretty much never drop any handguards, and there are a lot less Nobushi roaming around the world. So Hoyoverse balancing their drops, not doing a really good job. So that was enough to get Faruzan to 50. Pretty cool. Now if I want to ascend her again, I have to go get more materials of everything. But first, let's do the Ascension domain quest thing, whatever it's called. So it also looks like you get Liyue Shrine of Depths keys, which I will probably go open after doing this. Let's go. So this is basically the same thing as before, just higher level. You have to just go through a domain, fight an electric cube at the end, and then your world level goes up. I'm honestly not sure why this still is in the game. I guess it's just to make sure that if people aren't strong enough, they don't want to increase the world level automatically as soon as you reach a certain adventure rank. Which does make sense because some people find the combat to be difficult in this game. So, it's fair. Although, I guess I'm also a little bit biased because once your account is at a certain point at world level 8, you're basically going to be one-shotting everything in the overworld anyway. So, I don't know. I guess it goes both ways. And I'm also not sure why I'm still using Anemo Traveler, because Anemo Traveler is really bad, especially without Viridescent Venerer. I haven't farmed any artifacts yet. I should probably switch to Geo, but I guess Faruzan being in the party is the reason why I'm still using Anemo Traveler. Well, I guess Anemo Traveler is good for one thing. If they just made Anemo Traveler's Elemental Burst stop at big targets instead of passing through them, I'm pretty sure this character would be decent. Obviously, not anything special, but at least a lot more usable than it currently is, because, as it stands, Anemo Traveler's Elemental Burst is pretty useless. I kind of also have to be careful because I don't have any revival items. I have completely forgotten to cook some because I'm lazy, but it's okay. We'll do this flawless without any characters going down. We do have the best healer in the game after all, Barbara. Healer number 1. Now normally I would be concerned about not having enough damage to kill this thing, but I do have Xiangling in the party, so it's all good. And then finally the final phase, just break the prisms here. Good to go. So there's AR 36, and I believe I am world level 4 now. Yep. And I also get a luxurious chest. Now I did get 2 standard fates from this, so let's see what I get. I do believe that I'm about 25 wishes away from soft pity, so maybe I can get a 5-star early. Let's see. Nothing. Well, Debate Club is actually really good, so I'm glad I got this weapon. Just don't give me a Dia and we're good to go. I will take a Sharpshooter's Oath over a Dia. Alright, so that was a fun detour doing the Ascension quest. Now let's go get Faruzan material. Okay, before I fight the boss, I'm going to go get some henna berries for Faruzan. I just don't really remember where they are because the desert area is gigantic. Okay, so there are some henna berries here. Cool. And some aramites. Alright, so I think that's enough henna berries for now. Let's go fight the Matrix boss. I'm also going to be a complete genius and not use Electro because I don't have any Electro characters upgraded anyway. How bad can it be? Certainly not as bad as the one in the Spiral Abyss, right? Definitely not. Honestly, not looking too bad, but it is still a little bit slow. Although without using Electro, you don't have a lot of opportunity to attack this thing. So that kind of sucks. Maybe I should have used Electro. I don't know. Well, this is a good opportunity to attack it. Halfway there. The game recommends that I do a lot of what it says, but I usually just ignore it because I'm too lazy to read, and I'll just continuously hit a monster until it's eliminated. The only exception is Catalyst characters when attacking slimes with their corresponding elements. So for example, something like Mona attacking a Hydro Slime. Yeah, I won't do that though. See, Hoyoverse thinks I'm dumb, which I kind of am, but not as much as they think. I sometimes make big brain moves. Maybe if Animal Traveler wasn't so terrible, I could have been able to do it. There we go. Maybe Hoyoverse should add an achievement where if you destroy that thing while it's invisible, you get an achievement. I am just going to pretend like that did not take 5 minutes and instead took 2 minutes because it definitely did not take 5 minutes. So it looks like I was wrong about the henna berries. I have to go get more. If I remember correctly, there are a handful over here. There are a lot of materials that I remember where they're located, but when it comes to henna berries, I'm not sure why, I just can't ever remember where they are. I do know for certain that there are some in this cave over here, because when I was upgrading characters that used it before, I would always run down here to get some. Anyone else remember when they were called Red Crest? I'm honestly not sure why they renamed them to Hennaberry. I thought Red Crest sounded pretty good. There's also a free chest here, 2 Primo Gems. Very, very good. Animo Traveler always finds a way to let me down. Oh hey, would you look at that? This area with the ground still here, because I haven't started the quest. For those of you who don't know, there's a quest that is involved with Jet, and when you start the quest, this whole area is basically just a giant crater, so I'm not used to seeing it like this. Alright, now that I have enough henna berries, let's go craft some materials for Faruzan and get her to level 60. Crafting 2 of these. Unfortunately, I need 1 more, and I haven't really fought any bosses that drop these, so the only thing I can do right now is either convert or go to Mondstadt, the gift shop, and go buy some of those shards. All this effort just to upgrade Faruzan, but if it's for Faruzan, I'll do it for her. Here we go. 6 of these. Animo shards over here. I might as well just buy Animo Traveler Constellation while I'm at it. Why not? Reduces damage taken while casting Palm Vortex by 10%. That's almost as useless as Shao C4. Cherishing Breezes. The only thing that's being cherished is how bad the constellation actually is. Anyway, back to Faruzan. Oh, that's right. I actually have to craft the shard. Because I am a genius. There we go, level 60. Yay, Faruzan. That was the most enthusiastic yay I've ever said in my life. Finally level 60. So now the 2 characters that are Animo here, really powerful, should be able to keep up with the world level and all that stuff. Xiangling and Barbara are still a little bit underleveled, but I'll probably keep Barbara at level 40 because I don't plan to use her for that long anymore. Okay, now as for Xiangling, I do have enough to ascend her, so I might as well. Another free fate over here. Now I would upgrade Barbara to level 50 or 60, but I really don't like fighting the Oceanid, so I'm going to keep her at level 40 for the moment. And now, 2 more standard wishes. Let's see if I get a 5-star. Nope. 1 more. Nope. I still am getting much closer to Pity, so maybe next time. Also in the Adventurer's Handbook, unlock 5 Shrine of Deaths. I did get a few Liyue keys, so I might as well go get some Shrine of Deaths from there. Okay, so I do remember there is a Shrine of Death right next to Dragon Spine over here, where the 2 nations meet. $40 Primo Gems as usual, and some artifacts, and a Guide to Prosperity. Not bad. Okay, my memory's a little bit fuzzy, so I don't remember exactly where the Shrine of Deaths are. I think there's one somewhere over here. Let me go check. Okay, it took me a while to remember, but I do know that there's the Shrine of Deaths over here as well. Right next to this big tree. And there's also a Geoculus on top of the tree as well. Maybe this one will give a nice 4-star artifact to use. And Exile's Goblets. Let's see how good this artifact actually is. Goblets, 4-star. Hydro damage bonus, electro damage bonus. Unfortunately, I don't have any electro characters upgraded right now. And hydro damage bonus, I'm not going to put that on Barbara yet because, well, you know. Now I do know there's a Shrine of Deaths right here, I think, like somewhere right here, but I haven't unlocked the waypoint there yet and I'm too lazy to walk there. And I do remember there is a Shrine of Deaths down here, behind the waterfall, so let's just go there. Oh, floaty floaty. I'm honestly surprised they didn't add any of these to Sumeru, or I don't think there's any of them as far as I'm aware. But I like them. You just activate a button and then shoot some bubbles, get a chest. Pretty calm, pretty chill. If anyone's wondering, my favorite Sumeru 4-star is Faruzan. How did you know? And here's the 3rd Shrine of Depths over here. Maybe I'll get a good artifact this time. It's a Circlet, Exile, crit damage. It's a 4-star artifact, so I don't really care about the substats. I'm just here for the main stats. I might as well just put this on Faruzan at the moment. Unfortunately, I can't equip it because I'm in the middle of combat, because there's a Cryo Abyss Mage here to annoy me. I also forgot to claim my AR-36 reward, so let's go see what it is. 100 Primo Gems, an artifact piece I've never seen in my life, 2 Fragile Resin, 12 XP Crystals, 12 XP Papers. Pretty good, actually. Really generous. What is AR-37? Pretty much the same thing, but 50,000 more instead of Primo Gems and Animal Traveler Constellation, which is basically nothing, so you could just cross this one out. This is what AR-37 rewards are. Well, I do have 120 resin left over, so let's see what I can do with that. Alright, so I did not realize that it's actually Faruzan book day, and the day is about to reset, so I might as well just hurry and get some of her talent books so I can upgrade her talents. And I'm also probably going to do this one instead of the third one because I'm probably going to struggle in the third one. My characters just aren't upgraded yet. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of funny how this works because on my main account when doing this domain, I basically do this domain in like 20 seconds because it's really not that hard. But on this account, I'm kind of scared. So it looks like 2 ruined machines that are level 54. Doesn't look too bad so far. Maybe the level 71 isn't that bad, but I feel like doing those domains, it doesn't matter. You're going to get silver books anyway. So, what difference does it make? Although, I'm not entirely sure of the different drop rates, but it doesn't really matter. These have been out for quite some time now, and I still don't know the name of them. I just call them all ruined machines. Too lazy to remember. The only one I do remember are Ruin Guards, but that's just because they were in the game all the way back in 1.0. These were barely added in Sumeru, so yeah. I'm not sure if the second tier of talent book domains even give you silver books, but we'll see. Maybe 1. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed or not, but maybe I'll try the level 71. Okay, hopefully this level 71 domain, or whatever recommends level 71, isn't completely challenging. I just don't want to take 5 minutes to do one domain, so cross our fingers. It's only 2 opponents instead of 3. I'm pretty sure it's just fighting one of these and then maybe one of the flying ones. Okay, this is definitely slower than before, but is it worth getting more talent books? We'll wait and see. Honestly, in the early game, I'd much rather just do the shorter and easier domains and work my way up, instead of doing harder domains that still give better rewards, but slower. Although I'm not actually sure which one's faster. If you're not in a rush, doing the easier domains is definitely a lot better, but doing these domains that are harder give you better rewards, obviously. Isn't that funny? A Xiangling is doing more damage than a Faruzan who's higher level. That's interesting. With a lower level weapon, mind you. I really do need a pull on a banner soon because, yeah, I still don't have a main DPS in my party. I just realized there's a time limit on this, so hopefully I don't run out of time. Finally. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Pretty much 5 minutes. That wasn't very good. So all of that just for 1 extra silver book? I don't think that's worth it. I'm going to go back to the previous one. Is it ever worth just doing this one really quickly instead of doing these 2? I feel like doing this one's a lot easier just because I get to do it a lot quicker. Let's see. Recommended level 38, so I'm assuming I'm going to easily hop all of these monsters. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a lot easier, obviously. But it only gives the tier 1 books, so I guess that's the price you gotta pay if you want to rush. 3. Honestly, that's not even that bad. I don't mind because on this account, I'm not in a rush to upgrade anyone anyway, so I might as well just do these instead. The moment I need aramite material, I can't find any of them. Okay, cool. There's a camp right next to Port Ormos. Makes sense. Also, this team honestly isn't even that bad. I just need to find an Animo replacement instead of Traveler, because I really just do not like Animo Traveler. Frozen mechanic. Yes, very good.
We'll meet again.
I did not mean to click on that. Hey look, a civilian being assaulted by mushrooms. Should we save him? Nah, I'm sure he can handle it. So normally you want to upgrade Faruzan's elemental burst first, but seeing that I'm very stubborn and I like to use her as a main DPS, I'm upgrading her normal attack first. And then I guess I'll just upgrade her elemental skill next. Because I'm not really using her elemental burst anyway, I don't have that much energy recharge in the first place. And then, I guess, well, I don't even have enough to upgrade this anyway. Let's see, can I upgrade Traveler's talents? I can, but I feel like it's not worth it because I'm probably not going to use Animal Traveler for much longer anyway. Let's see, Xiangling here. I can. Definitely want to upgrade her elemental burst first because it's Xiangling. And as for Barbara, I probably won't really upgrade her at all. I can't even upgrade her talents anyway. So, yeah, I think that's good enough for right now for all my characters. So I think that's good enough for upgrading characters for right now. I think what I'm going to focus on next is just doing a little bit more of the quests and then saving up Primo Gems. And then whichever banner comes next, I'll probably just pull for it. And whoever I get, I will probably make a poll where you guys get to pick who I main. So stick around for that. Anyway, that'll be all for this one. Until next time.